What is up, fellow pinfish catchers? Got this in front of my door. Let's have a gander. What's inside? Saltwater inshore box. Use a little jig head to open her up. That's how a fisherman would do it, right? Let's see what we got in here. Ooh. Take a little quick sneak peek right there. Alright, what do we got in here? First off, ooh, Lucky Craft. Little, like a jerkbait type of thing. Let's look what it actually is. It is a, what is it? What is it? Oh, Pointer 100. Well, I know Lucky Crafts are expensive as hell, so I've never actually used one. So there you go. Card, no one cares about that. We got some inline circle hooks. Bam. Those are actually pretty nice looking. I like the size. This will be good for catching whiting for bait at the surf. Only 4 of them though. The heck are these things, man? The heck are these things? Glow-Tech connector and swivel. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Oh man, big bite baits. Ain't nobody want no big bite baits, man. These are in clearance aisles everywhere. Just like little shrimp tails, aka touts. And one of the most interesting colors I've ever seen. They don't look very appetizing. They look like French fries. Here's something a little bit more interesting. K-Wigglers. Soft plastic, little shad imitation, paddle tail. Those actually look pretty good. Okay, and that's it. Now let's go do some shore fishing, see if I can knock out all these baits in one day. Feeling lucky with the Lucky Craft. Lucky Craft. First cast. Lucky Craft. Oh my god, dude, I cast it right on top of the piling. We're gonna lose a lure on the first cast. No, we saved it. Guess you could say that was pretty lucky. Craft. I'm gonna work this guy 2 ways. One is just a continuous retrieve with some pops. And I'm also going to work it like a jerkbait, just give it some only pops with no retrieve. No constant retrieve, at least. Is this a... no. I was like, is this a fish? It is not a fish. And I knew we were going to lose this dang lure. Damn it. Oh, it came loose. It was on some weeds on a rock. Thankfully, it didn't get hung on the rock itself. That was a little bit lucky. You're not lucky enough to catch a fish, man. You're going in the box. What are we gonna throw on? Let's go one of these crazy shrimp tail tout. Color's crazy, man. Crazy color. At least it'll stand out. This is like nuclear chartreuse. Has a nice scent to it. Some garlic on there. Smells good to me, at least. Not sure the fish care. Alright, man, bump the bottom. These shrimp tails are also one of the oldest lures there are, man. You used to see them everywhere like 10 years ago. Just gonna fish this. Oh, was that a fish? Oh, man. Thought it was. Might not have been, but I was gonna say, I'm just gonna fish this guy on the bottom, do shrimpy things with it. Hashtag do shrimpy things. Oh, that's a bite. Yep. Oh, wow. Wait till you guys see this guy. Catch shrimpy lures, catch shrimpy fish. Ooh, nice hook set. Man, at least we know there's fish. It was pretty slow to start. That's a schooling size fish too, so they should be into school. Alright, we're getting bites on this guy. Let's try the other one. See if that one gets bites too. See this little lure? Nice little paddle tail. Red color. Water's a little bit more murky today for once. So we'll see how this dark red color works. I'm guessing it shouldn't do as well, but it should still work. Just use your lateral line. Just use your lateral line, fish. This has a real subtle little wiggle on it. Man, the flounder action turned down over the last month over here. I remember last year I was catching them consistently through February. Maybe I caught them all. There's a fish. Oh, is it a fish? This is legitimately a pinfish if it's a fish. Look at that, man. He wanted the French fry. Little dink. What are you doing, little guy? What are you doing? What a beautiful specimen. You're gonna be a trophy when you grow up, my friend. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. People have been saying I act immature, and I don't know why. I wanna go ho, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, watch out, my friend. We caught a shoe. We caught a shoe. My friend. You're not my friend. You're just a French fry. Jesus. Jesus. Come on, French fry. Catch me a big fish. It's a mystery how I'm not catching fish on this tackle to put in the box. Man, I was ragging on that fish, saying he needs to get his stuff together. But maybe Coop does too. Let's go right back where he was. Send him a French fry. Send him a French fry his way. Wow, can you stay on the hook? The French fry. Be a good little French fry and stay on the hook. All right, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna wave and I'm gonna say, let's talk about mystery tackle box. Let's talk about mystery you know what? No, I don't always have to do what you say. But we do have to talk about mystery tackle box though. Specifically, we're talking about the Inshore Saltwater box of the mystery tackle box. So first of all, a few years ago, I bought some of the bass boxes and they were always really good. They always had good stuff in them and I was always excited to get them and see what was inside. But when I got this Inshore Saltwater box and I opened it up, looked inside, I wasn't very impressed. Now, I'm not one of the people that buys one of these boxes and then disparages it because it's not stuff that they would use. Because part of the thing about buying these is you want it to be, you know, different stuff than you normally use. Maybe some stuff you haven't thought about trying or just stuff that you wouldn't normally buy. And that's the fun of getting these things, and that's why it's a mystery tackle box. Now, the first item in this Inshore box was this Lucky Craft lure, and I have no problems with this. I think this is really cool. Obviously, it's an expensive lure, so we all like to get expensive lures in our boxes. And then you have these guys, the Big Bite Baits Shrimp Tails. Now, with these Big Bite Baits, I don't like these in the box as much because these are just some super old lures that have been around for forever. Everyone knows about them. Everyone knows what they are. They still work, of course, but it's just not something you would be excited about getting in the box. And on top of that, these are pretty much like free. They're like $1, $1 to $2. They're always on clearance, these Big Bite Baits. And now we have these K Wigglers, which I actually really like these plastics. They look pretty good. I like the color too. They're not good for darker water, being that they're red, but these are also just some super basic swim baits, which, yeah, it's not bad, but... And that's all of the lures that came in the box. Only 3 different kinds of lures, 2 of them being soft plastics. One was the Lucky Craft, which is expensive. It's just not that much substance in terms of the lures. Again, we have these nice hooks. I really like these hooks, but of course they're in a smaller package, only 4 hooks, which is kind of weird, but these are all right. Then I got these little swivel things, and again, only 2 swivels in there, and they're at the base of it, they're just swivels. No one's gonna be excited about swivels, but at least they're not just like super basic swivels. They're kind of interesting. But what I'm trying to say with this box, it just doesn't seem like they put as much care in it as they did for their bass boxes. All that being said though, this box only cost me $5 with that coupon code you can use, and that's actually a really good deal. If you have $5 to spare, yeah, I would recommend this box. Use that coupon and get this box. It's definitely worth it for only $5. I would just like to see some more thought process go into it.